Hey YouTube, it's MIgardener, and it is raining out. As you can see, I am totally ready in the rain, and there's really nothing I can do but just take you guys along and have fun. However, I do want to say off the beginning, there's a really quick spiel that I want to give you guys because I feel that it's absolutely necessary based on the past events that have taken place. I'm not going to drag this on any longer, and I'm going to be absolutely blunt about it. I do not care about what happened in the past. I want to focus on what's happening in the present and the future. I do not want any more comments on any of these videos about what happened. Absolutely none. And there will be a zero tolerance rule for it. I don't want to seem like a total jerk. I do not want to seem like a total moderator. I want peace, happiness, and I want it to be a fun place that people can come to learn. And for any new viewers that are coming on, I want to make the environment as happy and as friendly as possible. Now that can only be done by people such as you to just cooperate and go along with it. You guys are here to watch me, that's why you're tuning in. You're not here to join a lot of drama and to talk about a lot of stuff that shouldn't be talked about. I left the comment section open on the other videos so I could see, and I think it's a very valuable learning experience for all parties that were involved with all that stuff that was going on, because I think that everyone could see opinions that were definitely probably needed to be said, so something could be out there to see. However, I don't appreciate some of the things that were said, so if it were too extreme, I asked them to change it. But I did not moderate. I did not heavily moderate at all. So, you know, that is still open. However, if anyone's coming in here, just avoid that video at all costs. It's a black hole of negativity. But however, it was stuff that needed to be brought to light because both opinions definitely mattered in this case. And however, we are moving on, and we are gonna show some really cool stuff. I also have some awesome episodes, but due to the inclement weather, I had to improvise. So I will talk to you guys later. Alright YouTube, so this is something you guys have not seen in a while, and I am like really sorry if I'm shivering. It is so cold, and I'm actually underneath an umbrella because I didn't want to get my camera all wet and ruined. So yeah, I thought I'd do a quick update on everything that's been growing before we harvest because, because I always show it after the harvest, and we have had a slight problem with tomato hornworms. A slight problem. It hasn't been major, but it's been slight. But as you can see, these tomatoes have not ripened yet. These are the Virginia Sweets, and they are 100% just loaded with tomatoes. I mean, and big ones too. Very, very large ones. There's some great whites. The great white tomatoes are beautiful. They are getting really, really large, and they should be ripening up fairly soon. There is just a monstrous amount of tomatoes. And so, as you can see here, this is the moneymaker, still putting on a ton of tomatoes. The Campbell's has lots of nice tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes that are turning beautiful shades of orange and red. And as we come down here, as you can see, there's there's quite a few more in there that are ripening up and looking great. And as we step through here, there is quite a few more. There is a big one in here that is ripe and ready to be picked, and it's a monster. It's a monster. As you can see here, this is where we had some slight problems. I will tell you that as a grower, I could have never seen this ever happening to me, but it is one of the best problems you could have. If you ever have so many tomatoes that you can't even support the tomato plants and it breaks the main post, that's a good problem. That's an excellent problem, in fact, and you will not see me complaining one bit about that. However, as a further note to anyone trying this method, definitely go with the larger stakes for the end caps, because the end caps, Look at that. These are guaranteed for, like, you know, very, very heavy amounts of weight, and they completely snapped. Luckily, this row wasn't damaged as bad, but I mean it collapsed. Same thing with this row. This row right here, it's on about a 45-degree angle, and this just happened with all this rain and the fact that you got just boatloads of tomatoes in here that are just, I mean, absolutely monolithic. Like, that is a huge tomato. And there's tons like that. I mean, they are huge in here. So there's really nothing else I can do about that. However, you know, you got pink brandywines, and there's just a little bit of damage on that tomato, but that's what we call a BLT tomato. We don't sell them, we don't give them away, we eat them. There's McDonald's Delight ripening up really great. Lots of McDonald's Delight in here, just tons of those. And as you can see, just tons and tons of them. And so those ones are going along really great. Really happy about that variety. It's produced extremely well, and I don't see a whole lot. There's some orange something or other. I don't remember all the names. I have to check the tags again. But yeah, there's a celebrity that's ripening up, and there's also some zucchini that, well, there's the cucumbers, and there's some zucchini. The misplanted seeds that I thought were supposed to be cucumbers turned out to be zucchini, so I left them in here. And as you can see, holy cow, that is a large zucchini. That was unexpected. And then I have some beautiful cucumbers coming on in here, and whatever this thing is, it doesn't look like a cucumber either. It looks more like a cantaloupe, to be honest, but I have no clue what that is. It should be cool nonetheless. But yeah, I got lots of cucumbers in here. They're starting to vine into here, so I'm gonna have to actually tip them up onto the fence line. But beans coming along great. Got lots of snaps. Lots of snaps. They're coming, they're coming along absolutely great, especially because the deer have been making a meal of some of the tips here, and that's understandable. I mean, hey, you can't win them all, but I'm surprised for what it has done. I'm definitely happy, and peppers are doing great. Eggplants are doing great. Oh, this variety right here I had never showed you guys before. This variety right here is a black paste tomato, and it's actually from the Ukraine. And I never showed it before, but it's actually it's black in color. And if I can somehow manage to juggle the umbrella and peel this leaf back here, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just a very beautiful paste tomato. There's very little goo in it at all, and it's just an excellent tomato. Like I said, eggplants are doing great. Getting some beautiful eggplants under there. Lots and lots of eggplant. Some are getting very decent size, and the peppers are doing exceptionally well as well. Look at all those flowers in there. Just doing so well. Their size is absolutely marvelous. Cannot complain about the size. Their yield is just insane. So I am not complaining one bit about the peppers. I mean, look at this. Look at this pepperoncini. Just tons of peppers. And same thing with here. Look at this. You cannot complain about the yields on that one bit. And all the peppers are doing that same thing. So I'm definitely happy about that. And and they're just coming along. So that is the actual tomato patch. But now I'm going to show you the field really quick. All right, so we're in the field, and my little hunting dog came with me. Right, Zoe, my little minion. Okay. So this is the most impressive thing of all. Look at these butternut squash. Holy Moses, these things are monolithic. I've never seen squash get that big. And not only that, but look at this. There's another one, just huge, probably pushing at least 5 pounds. Massive, massive squash. And there's more of them. There's another one right there. And there's just tons of them coming on. Like, I am ecstatic about these squash. And back to get my umbrella. Dropped it in my excitement. All right, and we are moving on to the watermelon. You got 1 watermelon, 2 watermelons, 3 watermelons. 4th one that got eaten. That's totally fine, and I kind of expected that to happen at least once. Then there's also a crimson sweet, beautiful size watermelon coming on beautifully. Got another watermelon right here, and I think that's all for that one. But then as you come here, even bigger watermelon. It's at least about a pound, I'd say. There's another really decent sized one coming on there. These are the sugar baby watermelons, I do believe. I couldn't tell you for sure. Oh wait, no, those are the old fashioned. And then here is here's another watermelon. I think this is a crimson sweet watermelon. And then there's another crimson sweet watermelon right there. So we're definitely going to be swimming in the watermelon. Coming out here, we have our zucchini. This is one of the most beautiful zucchini plants I've seen in a long time. And if you look in here, we got another great zucchini plant, or another zucchini right there, just coming on beautifully. The rain actually stopped, which is nice because I don't have to hold that umbrella now. But beautiful squash coming on in here. Oh, they're absolutely beautiful. Great size for those. So those will be ready for harvest. And I don't see many more in here, but I do have I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have about 8 zucchini plants. Well, zucchini and summer squash plants. And then here is my world's biggest pumpkin so far. I don't see many world's biggest pumpkins on it. However, that could change. I planted it so late that I'm just doing whatever with it. And then here is my last butternut squash plant. I'm not expecting a whole ton out of it because it was a very late planting. I just threw it in here because whatever. And actually I do see one more back here too. This one won't do anything, I can guarantee you. But I'll leave it in there just cause. But yeah, so that is the field. I'm extremely impressed with how things have been going, and they can only get better because going into the cooler months where you're going to get a lot of rain, things are going to explode and you're going to get a lot of fruiting. So I think it's going to be really good for production. And as always, you know, I like to focus on positives. I mean, it's raining, but heck, it's been an awesome day. So thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, this is MIgardener reminding you guys to grow big or go home. Catch you guys later. See ya. Bye. Alright, so after an hour and a half, 2 hours of picking, we got loads of tomatoes. And then back there, we got all of the zucchini and a whole thing of peppers and summer squash. So next week, hopefully we'll have a lot more tomatoes, a lot more summer squash, maybe some cucumbers, some beans, and hopefully we'll have some eggplant too as well. So just thought I'd show you guys that before I sign off. Alright, see you guys next week. Bye.